Alright guys, so we're here with another quick update on the garden. It's actually a really nice day. Sun's out, winds is a little cool, but ideal conditions. Um, so, just wanted to show you guys, I removed the romaine lettuce that I had here. There were some weird bugs all over it, so I decided it was in my best interest to remove those, so those are gone from here. I'm trimming a little bit of the butternut squash because some of the leaves are dying off, even though they are pretty green. So I think I've got some more issues there. I gotta take care of those. The pumpkin plant is doing really well. One of the pumpkin over here started turning yellow and rotted off, so I pulled that off. But we still do have that one in there, and we've got one in here. So I might get a total of 5. The beet, this thing is a monster. I don't know if you guys can tell how big this is, but it's massive. It's probably like, I don't know, 4.5, 5 inches round. It's pretty crazy. So I gotta pull those pretty soon. The beans, I think they're done for. They just keep turning yellow, and so I think that's it for them. So I'm gonna pick those all out. Cucumber's all gone. I picked off a little baby cucumber and put it in with the rest of the cucumber that were, it's kind of a mock pickling that we're doing in the fridge right now. So I'll let you guys know how that goes. But remove the plants, both of them. Spaghetti squash seems to be okay. Still got some green leaves, so hopefully those will make it right to the end. Kind of interested to see what those will turn out like and what they'll taste like. And then we've got the corn. So I think a deer, maybe some other animal, but my guess is a deer, decided to eat all the corn. So I managed to find one that was on the ground, and my dad cooked that up and ate it for himself. He said it was pretty starchy, but better than nothing. This is the only piece of corn that's left, although it's pretty small. I think there might be the odd one left that's really, really tiny, but due to that mold problem, I don't know if we'll actually get anything inside of them. But this looks really healthy. I know it's on a slant. It's completely knocked over, but the color's great on it, which is really promising. It's just going to be one of those baby corn. So I didn't show you guys the removal of the other plant, but basically it's pretty simple. So provided my battery holds up, I'm going to do a quick demonstration on how to remove a plant when you are done with it, and basically just go over a few tips during the removal process at some point. But yeah, I'm just going to try to include as much information as possible. Just kind of do short videos here and there, because this is just it's gonna be a lot of work. It's gonna creep up on me really quick. So hold tight, and I'll try to get into that demo. So here's a quick demo. This is just going to be on a bean plant, because there's a lot of work involved, and I can't multitask with only one hand on some of the larger plants. Basically, take the stem, dig in. Now, the best thing to do is to dig it out completely so that you get all the roots. I don't know if you guys can see that, but get all the roots, all these roots here. I know there's a lot of shadows in here, but so see all the roots. Try to dig around as much as possible and get as much of the roots up because you don't really want them in the garden, because they're basically just gonna cause you headaches next season when you go to till or dig or whatever. It's basically just gonna be a big headache, because you're just gonna end up having more things to chew through, which is, it's never a nice thing. You know, you don't want you know, random things in your garden, and excessive roots is kind of one of those things. So this came out pretty easy. This is probably like the easiest thing I'm gonna remove today. So just like that, remove it, weed all of the stuff that was around the plants as well. Make sure the soil is completely clear, and once everything has been completely removed from this entire section, not just this one plant, but this whole section I'm going to be ripping out. So at the very end of it, take out all the grass, the weeds, the plants, pick all the beans that are still good, and then just smooth it all out and move on to the next section. So pretty straightforward, not really difficult. When you're talking about plants like that one, which is really diseased, the spaghetti squash, you have to be mindful of those dead leaves, and you have to be really careful with that to make sure that you don't miss any of those, because they will contribute to potentially keeping that mold around next season. Whereas with these beans, yellow beans, the plants are really healthy. They're just kind of at the end of their life, I guess. They're not sick really. They're just, it's just their time to kind of die off and stop producing. So just gonna cut the video here, I guess. Make it short and sweet for today. I've got a lot of work ahead of me, and stay tuned for the next session. You know, it could be beets, could be another removal of a plant, could be butternut squash, who knows. But stay tuned, and if you guys want to see anything in particular, let me know. Leave a comment.